heels click, echoes down the council halls, where beauty's drowning in the shopping malls. She said, love is just a faded Polaroid, torn at the edges, tactically destroyed. We kissed beneath the railway's iron side, a couple of ghosts too proud to die. Oh, velvet on the pavement, bleeding rain and wine. The city wears her makeup, but the cracks still shine. And we were young, yeah, we were wild and wild. Two crash scene kids, the gutter's favorite child. She danced where the tower blocks scraped the sky, wore last night's bruises like alibis, with perfume stolen from department floors, and dreams like needles through revolving doors. We burned through the twilight, red and raw, the stars just holes in a dirty floor. She whispered, this town kills what it can seduce.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Siren all
Let's go.
truths.
It's that chocobo bounce, fresh off the track. Low dose of heat, got the feathers on blast, got quack. Let's ride full speed, no fear. Quick, when you hear the rhythm, the race starts here.
But the cracks still shine, and we were young, yeah, we were wild and wild. Two crashing kids, the gutter's favorite child. Velvet on the pavement, hearts in disrepair. We found our heaven in electric glare. Yo, spilled ink on the page like blood on the sheets. Every verse a bruise where the fantasy meets reality's kiss with a blade in her glove. She said this isn't heartbreak, it's the absence of love. I danced with a shadow in sodium light, biting her smile like a parasite. She vanished in verses I never could rhyme, left me stuck in a pocket of dead end time. I lit my regrets like a cigarette's end, blew smoke through the holes I mistook for friends. No fairy tale, no crown, no queen, just a voice in the static somewhere in between. In the silence after last night's scream, I saw her vanish like a silver dream. The trains kept howling through the station there, but all I found was lipstick on the stair. The city wears her makeup, but the cracks still shine. We were young, yeah, we were wild and wild. Two crashing kids, the gutter's favorite child. Velvet on the pavement, love in disrepair. A ghost still lingers in the midnight air.
Okay. Do I have me audio? I'd like to know if you can hear me. That would be really cool. Because it might be quite shit if you can't hear me, you know what I mean? Seeing and hearing fine. Okay, thank you. So we have Stardot Spamfish and all the J's in the chat. That is awesome. Sorry I haven't streamed for fucking ages, but you know, shit happens. I'm actually having some really fucking annoying tech issues, but you know, it is what it is. It's not stopped me from going on other people's shows, it's just stopped me from making my own shows. And like, I started getting content out again now, but we're here to do some Tomb Raider, yeah? So I need to Firstly, I need to bloody switch my monitor on. You can see what a professional I am, yeah? Fuck me! I really hope someone clips that. I really hope someone clips that. Right, it's trying to play Final Fantasy 14 now, which, to be fair, is what normally happens when I turn the PlayStation on, so I'm not going to blame it. But we want the Raider of Tombs. Yes, we do. Gosh. Did you hear that bloody explosion of noise there? Actually, really, did you? Because I don't know if the game audio is coming through, because... I mean... Meld is fantastic because it does everything that OBS does. It doesn't do it as well, except that OBS doesn't work with my equipment, so I have to use Meld. So, big fucking shout out to Tomby for letting me on that one. Sodok, can you remember where the fuck we are? Oh god, I haven't... I've done it again. You probably want to see the fucking game, don't you? Now, where did I put that? I didn't even do my starting screen. Wait, my... My game screen's... Oh, no, there it is. There it is. Whew. So if you want professionalism, fuck off. Right, so I've killed all the bats. Should I go up there? Oh, fuck me. Who's shooting me now? Oh, bollocks. Well, at least I found him. But yeah, like, my whole PlayStation died. It was like, I was getting ready for Will's show where we were reviewing Red Dwarf, and like, even though I've seen all the episodes 1,000 bloody times, I wanted to just like recap so I could have some kind of fresh take. So I put a DVD in my PlayStation, and it came up with this thing, and it was like, it wanted me to change the video output, because it's basically DRM, digital rights management bullshit. So I changed it so it would allow the output of the DVD, and that made the capture card crap itself. So it took me a little while. Yeah, stop, she's already dead. Stop, she's already dead. This is an ex-Lara. This is a Lara who has ceased to be. Hadn't you nailed her... Oh, fuck me, I've done it again. You see why I always put skill issue gamer in the description? You know, I don't want anyone to think this is going to be any good. This is a place for mates to fucking hang out and have a chat, you know? But I am trying to get through the game. I'm just not doing a very good job of it. Make a check on the back. Yeah, man. Right, so I reckon I can jump down there. Can I jump down there? Or would it be smarter to do a hangy there and then do another hangy? I think that. Oh, oh, you bastard. You've got no audio for the game. Ah shit. Okie doke. Let's see what I can do about that. Where is the game? Can you hear the game now? I really need to get a no colours. Looks like sepia filter. It's probably just Mel being a dick. Oh, I know what's happening. I know what's happening. Can you hear it now? The colours won't have got better yet, but can you hear it now? Yep, okay, cool. Right, I know what's wrong. I'm not entirely sure I know how to fix it, but I know what's wrong. I would say that I'm sorry I'm so fucking useless, but it's kind of become part of the thing, you know? These things, they are what they are. Like I say, it's part of what it is. I delete that. Gosh, is there no option to just fucking delete something? So yeah, like the stuff everybody else uses just like literally won't work with my computer for some reason. And like Tomby's the only person who knows anything about this one, which I'm using. I would really love to just be able to select this track and kill it. Oh, like that. Yes, thank you. Okay, that should fix it. If I'm right, that should have fixed it. Are we looking and sounding alrighty then? Yep, cool. Right, now I really need to kill the crap out of this twat downstairs. I need to sneak, well, I wouldn't say sneak up on him, I need to sneak down on him. Did I throw that switch? I think I threw that switch. Hurrah! Right, do I actually need to go all the way downstairs and kill this guy, or should I just go and find that room? Are you kidding me? It's a timed switch, okay. Has everybody stopped chatting, or is my feed stopped? Oh, I'm getting fucking shot again. Where is that piece of shit? Okay, right. Well, I guess I'm about to die anyway. the colours still look washed out. I don't know. I think I need to like completely start the entire meld thing again. I think something happened when we had a power cut or whatever. You know, like when your hard drive has to reboot. You have to do the repair thing. Because, I mean, not gonna lie, it looks great on it. Actually, tell me, does that look better? The original graphics, does that look better? The whole screen? So, like, my shit as well? Oh, the game screen, okay. Okay. Camera and the bars look fine. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm looking at it, like, through meld as well, and I can see what you mean. It does kind of look a bit there's a massive delay too. No, I can see it. I'm looking on my second monitor. I can see what you're saying, and yeah, it does. It looks washed out, doesn't it? Wait, let's just have a look at something else. Let's see if it'll take us straight back to there. Let's see if this looks just as bad. Yeah. Oh, fuck me, it does, doesn't it? What is going on here? What is going on here? I shouldn't call these gaming streams. I should call these let's work out what the fuck's wrong with Rhoda's shit things. Right. I'm gonna have a quick look in meld. And oh man. This is right. I'm gonna get rid. I thought I was anyway. So where's this coming from? Right, I don't even know why there's the screen up now. Oh gosh. So right, according to the readout I've got, there shouldn't even be a game output now. I just deleted it. I was going to replace it with a new one. No, if it was on the card, then the picture that I've got on my pass-through would be affected. But it's only affected on the output from the software. But the software is still outputting it when I've cut the output. I've removed it, and it's still there. Now, if I go to Oh, gosh. Right, I'm starting to understand what's going on, I think. Right, I'm sort of really sorry about this, but the absolute and complete and utter chaos is completely on brand, so I guess I'm not that sorry. This is just me. This is just the kind of fucking shit that happens to me, alright? We will work it out. Hey, well... Sorry, man. I haven't done this for quite a while, and there seems to be something wrong, and I think it's inside meld. But, I mean, man, thanks for coming by. It's great to see you, mate. Do you know what? We can actually see it, so... Let's just play the bloody game anyway. Let's just pretend that we're watching it in like a 1930s movie theatre. Oh, it's working, but it's doing something really bloody weird. Like we've got this really washed out screen here, and I tried to delete it so I could replace it with a new one, and oh god, that twat's there again. You're not hearing it again, right? Okay. I think this is the internet all over this week. I mean, like, Will's screen keeps freezing. Yeah, I'm not bothered about the filter, but I got rid of... Yeah, exactly, Will. Exactly. I'm on meld because OBS won't accept any of my equipment. It was working perfectly, but it's just recently it started cocking up. Let's put this to have a blather mode. There we go. I'm really not sure what's going on. I mean, it doesn't matter, it's just me prattling about, but yeah. I am so professional. I am such an advert for our community. Yeah, I'm on the I'm on the PS5, but it's like now I'm getting lag on my own. I'm getting lag like you were getting on me earlier, and I'm using completely different software. I think it might not be an us thing. It might be a YouTube thing. So you remember, like in pre-chat, you were saying that you were getting a real bad lag on me, and now I'm getting lag on myself. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah, well, it wasn't like that at the start. When we first started, everything was working fine, and then like 3 minutes later, we've got this shit. My PC is barely a viable option for PCing. The only thing it's good for is recording music. It was designed as a music studio computer. Plus, my save file is on the PlayStation. Right, I'm still getting really bad lag from myself here. Flog your manga and buy a tablet. I don't have consoles for ease of use. I have consoles because I collect them. But yeah, so sorry, that sounded more snarky than it was supposed to. Right, let me have a look. Yeah, you did, man. You certainly bloody hit the jackpot in wives, didn't you? 2 kids and a tablet in like 2 years. I mean, guys would wage war for that. Guys would wage war for that. I cannot understand why this shit isn't working. I mean, it's great that it's not working because it's got chat interested, but your iPad was out of date by about a decade. Yeah. Yeah, I stuck with a really old iPhone for like it must have been at least 7 years out of date. But that was just like because I didn't want the hassle of transferring all my apps and shit over. Do you know what? I'm gonna have to work out what the hell is going on with this. So let's fuck that off for now and just have a hey, let's have a chat stream. How in the actual are you all? I'm gonna have to change the title of the stream. Right. Yeah, no worries, Will. Say it. Time differences are time differences. Same reason that I can almost never make it to hyperdrive time. It is what it is. I feel like we had a really bloody good stream tonight. Or, well, this afternoon / this evening from my point of view. Up in 4 hours. Yeah, I know that one. So I've had to limit myself with streams that I do with other channels because like they like tend to start at 8 or 10 and go to 10 or midnight, and I get up at 4 AM. Oh, they're asleep. Nice. They're all asleep, including wife, or just babies? Yeah. But I mean, I've actually had a really bloody good day, to be perfectly honest. Apart from this shit not working, I'm gonna just like delete everything and reinstall it. Yeah, cool, man. Yeah. I am completely confused as to what the heck is going on with this, but yeah. A picture in picture. Ah, yeah. Okay. I mean, if I hadn't lost the audio, I'd carry on playing the game. I on my own screen, and now I have like running rabbit circle on my own screen. Rabbit circle, hamster wheel. My brain is not good. But yeah, I did have a decent day. Gosh, I want to put something on the bloody screen now, and I kind of can't. Right, let's see if the new song will play. That would be interesting, wouldn't that? And apparently not. Anyone want to hear Wednesday? I think that will play while I have a little think.
Upon this cursed night, beneath the moon's pale glow, a raven cries her name, where shadows dare to go. In garb of black she stalks, her heart is cold as stone. A daughter of the night, to darkness she is known. Oh, Wednesday, daughter of the grave, with eyes that pierce like the deepest wave. No fear can bind you, no love can tame. In shadows you'll forever reign. Oh, with words as sharp as steel, she weaves a deadly rhyme. A wicked queen who stands untouched by space or time. She speaks of vengeance, her heart is cold as ice. A queen of pain and pride, a living sacrifice. Oh, Wednesday, daughter of the grave, with eyes that pierce like the deepest wave. No fear can bind you, no love can tame. In shadows you'll forever reign. You'll forever reign. Beneath the full moon's glare, she rises with the night. No soul can break her, no king can win her fight. A wicked soul, untamed and free. She's the storm that none can see. Oh, Wednesday, when darkness you find your place, a twisted smile, a cold embrace.
Okay, that one wasn't a technical issue. That was just me being a twat. But I'm still getting really bad delay on myself, and I'm getting hamster wheel. There's something really wrong, like, with the whole of YouTube. I mean, let's talk about this, okay? This is something that I really don't like. Is a lot of YouTube channels now, and it's not from the content creators themselves. It's being rolled out by YouTube. Is your screen name has disappeared, and it's your like, so say, like, instead of appearing as Iris Roder, I will appear as, like, one word, Iris Roder 8592. You know, it's like your actual thing that they got rid of a few years ago. The ability to just click on someone and go to their channel. Now it's your channel name. But like I've heard from people and know that this is a rollout, and it's going to be the thing. It's where YouTube is going, and I find that really, I hate to use the fucking leftoid word, but problematic. Because, like, I mean, what if you're an old granny? What if you're an old granny's grandkids, and you know, you don't really understand how to private things, and you've got this little YouTube channel where you share your little family videos. Now, like, if you just type hi in the YouTube chat, anybody can find your channel. No, fuck off. I'm absolutely livid about this shit. I really am. I wish I remembered to bring this up when Will was still in chat, because I really want to cover that on his show. I suppose we can cover it on here. Well, we are covering on here now. But it's just basically like years and years ago, like when you were all sperms in your dad's ballsack. If you went onto YouTube and you saw someone in chat, you could just click on their name. I mean, you can do it as a mod now, but you can only do it as a mod. But that would bring you directly to the person's channel, and which obviously is a mod. You need to have that because you need to know what people are doing. But to be able to have anybody just cut and paste somebody's at handle, I don't know what the correct term is, and just search YouTube for it and go directly to your channel, that's an absolute shitter. I mean, it's so short-sighted, and yeah, I'm literally angry about it. So if you've got any thoughts on that, then I'd love to hear them. Now, while you're composing your thoughts, I'm going to try to make this fucking piece of shit play my new song. Which it doesn't seem to want to do very much.
It's that chocobo bounce, fresh off the track. Gold saucer heat, got the feathers on blast, pack whack. speed, no fear. Quick, when you hear that rhythm, the race starts here. I'm chilling at the saucer, chocobo tight. Feathers flash gold under neon light. Quack, quack, crowds hype. This ain't no stroll. Started from the edge, now I'm taking control. Gusto stash deep, boosting every stride. Leaving all the others in a feather storm behind. Taya talk big, but I silence the sound. Track boss speed, demon, shut the whole thing down. Quack, quack, watch me glide. Chocobo bounce, yeah, I'm taking that ride. Chocobo bounce, we gliding so clean. Gold stars and lights like a techno dream. Quack, quack, from dusk till dawn. Ride, don't stop when the beat comes on. Chocobo bounce, we're racing to win. Feathers flying as the track kicks in. Quack, quack, that's the sound of pride. Riding high, no need to hide. Ranch bred beast, black, gold, and blue. Crossing rivers, mountains too. Materia packed, I'm the one they crown. Got knights of the round in my saddle now. Red like fire, green like fate. Every bird trained to devastate. From dusty trails to reactor steel. I got that quack, quack, power surreal. Quack, you know the drill. Pushing past limits with a thunderous will. Chocobo bounce, we glide so clean. Gold salsa lights like a techno dream. Quack, quack, with the rhythm tied. Feathers burning in the neon night. Chocobo bounce, we're racing to win. Boosting past shadows with a cheeky grin. Quack, quack, from the pen to the track. One more lap, no looking back. Feather storm flash, I'm a blur when I pass. Triple boost burning, gotta meet in my tracks. No glitch, no lag, just a master class. I breed 'em like legends, no need to ask. Black wing, red streak, crossing the void. Running through timelines, Shinra destroyed. Zoning like a summon, I deploy and dash. Phoenix rise when I crash, then I'm back in a flash. From coral to Cosmo, I set that pace. Limit break mind in a feathered race. No safe point needed, I never fall. This chocobo hustle out, classes them all. Quack, quack, keep it loud. A victory cry for the feathered crowd. Oh, where the rhythm hits, I take the lead. Steam organ wails while I pick up speed. Bassline stomping, thunder cracks. Gold saucer cheers at my feathered tracks. From rooftops to reactors, I slay. Quack, quack, every step's ballet. So raise your voice for the birds that ride. Gold saucer pride and a heart worldwide. Quack, quack, that's the victory shout, no doubt. Chocobo bounce on the route. Quack, 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 that's the anthem now. We flying past fate, let me show you how. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's go.
What the hell was that? Did you actually hear me talking over that? I went on a bit of a tirade while the video was playing, and then I realised you probably couldn't fucking hear me. You could hear me, but the video was louder. Okay, cool. At least you could hear me. It wasn't wasted. Where's my bloody there we go. Sorry, I mean, like, I spent time on that. I want it to be on the screen, you know what I mean? And that cat's based on my old cat. I explained my cat to ChatGPT. You couldn't understand anything I was saying, nor can anyone else. Don't worry about that. Oh. Yeah, it's funny. I think it's because of that electro swing beat. It kind of tricks the it kind of tricks the compression. Like you know like sidechain compression. I think because of the beat it tricks it, because sidechain compression expects a 4/4 beat because the whole thing was invented because of the 303 and the 808. So yeah, there is that. So shall we try and do an actual Tomb Raider stream, like, on Thursday? 'Cause I think I'm gonna have to completely uninstall and reinstall freaking everything here, because it's like to paraphrase Red Dwarf, it's like trying to find a clitoris with a boxing glove. I don't know what the fuck has happened to this. This worked so seamlessly when I first started using it, but then so did OBS, and then that suddenly started to not work anymore. I don't know. Maybe my expectations are too high. Yeah, let's try it on Thursday. Okay, so like, yes, yeah, same time on Thursday, about an hour and a half after we'll stream. Yeah, man. Ah, tension sheets. But I mean, like, cheers for hanging with me. Like, I really appreciate this. Like I've always said, like, from the start, that the games were just like to make sure there's no dead air. Like, the entire point in me having a channel is to chat with chat. So yeah, this is actually great as far as I'm concerned. Of course, I do need to work out the bloody gremlin, and I do want to beat that level, and I do want to get downstairs and shoot the crap out of that little shit that keeps shooting me. Like, all I'm doing is walking on a ledge. Yeah, a private test stream would be a good idea, actually, Sardot. Yeah. But yeah, like real life stuff was really good today. We had a couple of people off sick this morning. Oh yeah, Pierre is annoying. Yeah, we had a couple of people off sick this morning, so like I pretty much took on the chilled delivery myself, and I was like, you know, yeah, this is cool, it's not too much, I can do it, but I'm really bored. I wish I had someone to talk to. You know, it would be really nice if they just sent me someone. And then they did send me someone. They sent me the actual guy who I chose and trained to replace me when I decided to step down from management. So, you know, I could not possibly have had a better person. So it was a really fucking fun morning. Like, we were just having a laugh and getting shit done. So yeah, not been a bad day here. How you been doing? And Sardok, I'm gonna look into like other platforms so I can actually like get you on screen when we're doing the Tomb Raider stuff. Obviously, actually getting the Tomb Raider stuff to look right on screen is more of a priority than that, but we gotta do it at some point. How are you only number 3? Yeah, and speaking of that, let me see, where is this? That would be in DMs, wouldn't it, Rhoda? Uno momento. There we are. That's your video. That's your Tomb Raider video. I told you I put it in chat. Don't you worry about that. But you know, today, like, I mean, for anyone who was in real stream, I think anyone watching this probably was in real stream. I've completely lost my thread. I'm giving people plenty of chances to fucking clip me and rip the living shit out of me, aren't I? That's fine. I do that in real life too, so whatever. But I really can't remember what I was going to say, and it was quite important. Do you remember what I was going to say? Of course. But what's really weird is that I couldn't download a fucking simple JPEG to change my background. I've got this new background that's like you know, like right here we've got my Sega based background. I've made a new one that's Buffy the Vampire Slayer based, and it looks really cool and I wanted to use it, but you know, shit. Apparently computers aren't working this week, and apparently it's global. Things that make you go, But at least my audio interface is working again. Yeah, it is, yeah. Yeah, I've managed to like put it as like my like little YouTube chat logo, but it's a proper whole thing like the Rhoda one. I mean, I was only going to use it like, yeah, it is, yeah. It's only a temporary thing. I'm going to go back to the Sega one, obviously, because that's like, that's just me. But I just fancied to change, and I was looking at the Buffy DVDs on my shelf, and I thought that's a really cool logo. I want it, and of course, now we live in the future. I can have it. Isn't that good? So, what do you reckon to the Chocobo song? And more importantly, I trimmed my own moustache because, like, it was going over my lips, and it made me look like a fucking tramp. And I decided, yeah, let's not do that anymore. So, like, literally at like 4 o'clock this morning, because I start work at 5, so I was up. I was brushing my teeth and I looked at myself in the mirror and I thought, you look like a fucking tramp. So I grabbed a pair of my late mother's hair tracing scissors, actually, but it is hair, so it makes sense. And I literally trimmed my own moustache, and I think I look really good. You know, apart from the bags under the eyes and the wrinkles on the forehead. But there's not a lot I can do about that. Cute and dancey, yeah. Yeah, I was going for like a kind of a. I was going for a kind of a like VTuber kind of Calliope Tanayashi. I can't pronounce it. Vibe. But the next song we've got coming out is gonna be like. Well, the next song is the actual like proper sequel to Crashing Kids. It's not like the one that I put out yesterday. It's not yesterday, 2 days ago. Like that, I put the characters in like in cameos because they were the characters that I had, and I wanted to get the song out. But the next one to come out is actually like the proper Crash Team Kids sequel. It's about those people. So and the imagery I've got is so beautiful. Like the art style is exactly the same, and the characters look exactly the same but a bit older. Not really the same genre as Crash Team Kids. If Crash Team Kids is Suede, then the new song that's coming out soon is more Divine Comedy. So like we've kind of bounced from Brett Anderson to Neil Hannon, but I mean the imagery is exactly the same art style, and like I almost had it finished and I just said like this isn't good enough, and I started again. So like I am really happy with the art for this one. It's more like kind of like musically it's more like the Chocobo song. But it's much darker, and like it's really sensual. I mean, if you're sat next to someone that you're attracted to and you hear that song and it doesn't get things going, then there's something wrong with you. It's basically it's about what it's about illicit sex, really. Illicit as in like you're not really supposed to be a couple, but everybody knows you are, but nobody talks about it, which is something I've experienced a few times. But basically it's the couple from Crash Team Kids meeting up like a decade or so later and breaking in to the nightclub that they met in, which is now disused, abandoned building that's about to be bulldozed. So they break into the club and just like start dancing and like bring up all the memories of being in that club, like in their youth. I actually think it's a really beautiful song. Yes, it is kinky and it is dirty, but I think it in a really in the kind of way that oh god, this sounds really fucking awful, like, but like a tapestry of the heart. Gosh, that sounds terrible, but it's the best way I can describe it. Visually it's great, lyrically it's great, musically it's just more of the same from me. but judging by view numbers, people actually like that. So that's good. Because that's what I know how to do. Awesome. But yeah, two 90s kids that used to sleep together meet up, find out that the club that they used to dance in is closing down. So they break in when it's a derelict building and have some fun. It does include dancing in the DJ booth, and it does include breaking in and breaking back out. You've got your day off on Friday, be picking up your passport. The British Museum? Okay, cool. If you're going to be in that neck of the woods, you probably want to go to the Science Museum as well. They have like a full-size Formula 1 car. God, I had a fucking nightmare the last time I had to get my passport renewed. Yeah, for the sake of anyone who's not following live chat, Stardoctor said he's going to be getting a whole list of Tomb Raider related things to take pics of in the Science Museum. Yes, please do that. I want to see that. Man. It's funny how you actually, like, run into people you really get on with just by being worldwide. Hello, Earth. Go full Karen on their asses because they were supposed to let me know when it was ready to pick up and they didn't. Yeah, okay, well, mine got sent to the wrong address. Mine and my housemates. We renewed them at the same time because we were going to go to the Grand Prix. Well, it worked out in the end. We went to the Grand Prix together in Spain. But yeah, the postal service around here. Like I'm in southeast England. Well, you know where I am. But for the sake of anyone else, I'm like 20 miles away from you, if that. And the postal service around here is shite. I mean, it's criminal. Yeah, my passport and my housemate's passport got delivered to a road with the same name in the next village over. Luckily, shit like that's happened before, so we know each other by name and we sometimes get their mail as well. But I mean, it's not what you fucking want, is it? So the Royal Mail put out this ad campaign for fucking years and years. Please use the postcode, and it's like you want to tell the fucking postman, please use the postcode, because like it's a completely different postcode. The first 4 letters of you get 2 letters and 2 numbers and then 3 letters. So for us, the first 2 letters and 2 numbers are the same as the other village, but the 3 letters are completely fucking different. It's like, you know, a monkey could read it. You know the monkey that used to sit on Ace Ventura's shoulder? He could fucking read it. What was it? Spike. Yeah. I hate to think what of whose has been lost. It doesn't fucking bear thinking about. This shit happened to me in Poland. Someone delivered a letter with the correct flat number in the wrong block number. Yeah, that's exactly the same thing, man. That's exactly the same thing. Oh, sorry. It's too fucking hot here. I can't keep character any longer. I need to take my hat off and fucking let my hair out because I'm just fucking melting. Oh, that's better. Of course, now I look like Noise. But he's a nice guy, so, you know, not the worst thing in the world to look like him. So, I want to know... Oh, fuck. Now I've pressed something else. Hello. There we go. But am I in sync? Because I'm still getting, like, really... You need a half-on button shirt to be nice. Yeah, well. Yeah. That's actually really fucking funny. You see, this is why I want you on the actual show, because if we were actually having this as a one-to-one, rather than me responding to your chat and there being a delay, then, I mean, this would be really good entertainment. Have you seen, like, the crap people will watch? I mean, even this with the delay is better than the crap people will watch. So if we were actually doing it like live in person, like we do on like Will's show and Ryan's show and that, then people would really fucking watch it, I'm sure. I know I'm way more interesting when I'm having a conversation with someone rather than when I'm sat by myself and trying to be interesting. And you said yourself, these Tomb Raider videos that you're doing them with your mate, so yeah, what I'm saying is we need to completely carry on as we are. We need to completely carry on as we are, like being a community, like not a bunch of identities, but a community. Like, you will, whoever should be able to walk in and out of my stream, and same with Will's stream, and same with your stream. We should all just like, yeah, just have some camaraderie going, and I think we've got that. I really think we've got that. It was so cool of Will to show up for the stream as well. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I'm sorry that I couldn't make things work, but that is like a that is like a hallmark of me, right? With the best, with with the best will in the world. See what I did there? I cock everything up. Yeah, I normally sleep like 10 till 2 a.m. and then midnight until 4 p.m. But I've been having to cover extra hours at work, so like my daytime nap has been didn't. I can't wait. I can't wait to have the time and the energy to get my room sorted out, so I don't have to use a fucking AI background on a green screen. Because the green screen gets in the way. No, just that. Just that. It needs a woman's touch. There's like clothes all over the floor and like magazines poking out of shelves with their corner traying and shells of guitar pedals that aren't stacked particularly well. It just looks, it looks like a teenager's bedroom. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can work out this fucking rating thing. Think. Oh, you know what? I'm actually starting to grow quite fond of my new logo. So, I mean, I was a massive Buffy fan, so it does make sense. I'm Buffy was mentioned as something I might enjoy, so yeah. Oh, please watch Buffy, man. Seriously. Like, watch the first 2 episodes, like, with a pinch of salt. Like, and then like skip forward to, I think it's the 3rd episode of season 2. It's called School Hard, where Spike first comes in. And from then on, just watch everything. I mean, watch the whole thing, really. I love it. And apparently it's problematic now, which is even more reason to watch it, because fuck people who tell us what to do, yeah? Now, I need to work out how to do this fucking raid business. I watched like 2 videos on it earlier, and I can't remember a thing. Ha! That is the right answer. You've just overtaken Dragon. You are now Chief Mod. Now, how the fuck? Do you know, like, when you know you're up to stuff and you've worked it out, and then you can't remember what you worked out? It's probably got more to do with getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning than anything. Okay. Looking blank. By the way, I only got 16 views on my Aussie stream. I went live like as soon as I heard the news. And I found that really fucking weird, because like, I mean, as someone who actually went to his concerts, I kind of figured that my opinion might have, you know, maybe more than 16 people would have wanted to know what I thought, but considering like Crashing Kids video views are in the hundreds, and that was just some fucking random thing that I made. Like actually talking about a real, like, genuine hero. I mean, that's not why I did it. I did it because I just wanted to get my perspective out there, because I fucking love the guy. But okie doke. Well, you're literally a 20-minute train ride from me, so just fucking come around here and we'll have an in-person watch party, alright? In fact, I'd fucking love to do that. I'd love to have an excuse to watch it from the beginning again. Cool, man. I'll have a bitches that what my days off are going to be in the next couple of weeks. We'll sort it out. Now, there should be an option to push us forward. Like, I need to go to sleep soon, and I want to say hello to the rest of the house before I go to sleep. Hang on, we got 3 likes. Did we even have 3 people in chat? Does everybody who turned up like the stream? That's really cool. Thank you, everybody. And I will work out what the fuck is wrong with everything. And we will have a proper Tomb Raider stream on Thursday. Which is a shame, because I wanted to do a Final Fantasy stream on Thursday, but can't let Laura down. No. No, no, no. Now, what exactly? Yeah, we got to kick Pierre's ass. And look at the naked chick on his jacket. Okay. Why do I think I need to say that in Welsh accent? And look at the naked chick on his jacket. Oh gosh. I do say some bizarre shit, don't I? Right, I'm gonna work out how to do this. I really am. Right, we've got all 3 songs working now, haven't we? 4th song is coming soon, but it's not ready yet. Oh gosh. And look at the naked chick on his jacket. I can't remember who it was. One of the stand-ups said he was like taking the piss out of like Welshisms, and one of them was, "Whose coat is this jacket?" Oh fuck! That sounded Scottish when I said it. Whose coat is this jacket? I can't do a Welsh accent. And funny thing about that is, like, if you can't do a Welsh accent, you end up with an Indian accent, and if you can't do an Indian accent, you end up with a Welsh accent. So perhaps if I try and say it in an Indian accent, it'll come out Welsh. Whose coat is this jacket? Yes, it did. By the way, I don't hate Indian people and I don't hate Welsh people. You know, as there are Indian people that I hate and there are Welsh people that I hate, but I don't hate people for being Indian or for being Welsh. You know what I mean? Look at that naked chick on his jacket. That's really tickled me, man. Right, well, I can't seem to work out how to do this shit, so I'm just gonna do it manually. Oh, for goodness sake. Everything is going against me today, and I don't care because I'm having a great day. Now, let's develop this. Alright, this is what I was trying to raid. This is Tomby's show, so do go and show up at Tomby's show, that would be awesome. I've still got an absolutely ridiculous delay on my end. I think I need to like wipe and reboot my PC. I am very, very sorry that this stream did not turn out as planned, but we've had fun. Many thanks to all the Jays and Sardock and Will for coming and hanging out. It's been a good time. It hasn't been the time that I was trying to provide you, but it has been a good time. So, thanks for coming. And, yeah, gonna have to say Rhoda and out. Hopefully I'll see you in Tomby's stream. Do you know what? I'm gonna play a song on the way out. I'm gonna play a song on the way out. Which one do you want? We got Crash Scene, we got Chocobo, or we got Wednesday. Any preference? Chocobo 'cause new. Yeah, you're right. That's just me. There we go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gone. It's that chocobo bounce, fresh off the track. Gold saucer heat, got the feathers on blast, back whack. Let's ride full speed, no fear. Quack, when you hear that rhythm, the race starts here. Chocobo tight, feathers flash gold under neon light. Quack, quack, crowds hype, this ain't no stroll. Started from the edge, now I'm taking control. Gusto stash deep, boosting every stride, leaving all the others in a feather storm behind. Taya talk big, but I silence the sound. Track boss speed, demon, shut the whole thing down. Quack, quack, watch me glide. Chocobo bounce, yeah, I'm taking that ride. Chocobo bounce, we gliding so clean. Gold salsa lights like a techno dream. Quack, quack, from dusk till dawn. Ride, don't stop when the beat comes on. Chocobo bounce, we're racing to win. Feathers flying as the track kicks in. Quack, quack, that's the sound of pride. Riding high, no need to hide. Ranch bred beast, black, gold, and blue. Crossing rivers, mountains too. Materia packed on the one they crown. Got knights of the round in my saddle now. Red like fire, green like fate. Every bird trained to devastate. From dusty trails to reactor steel. I got that quack, quack, power surreal. Quack, you know the drill. Pushing past limits with a thunderous will. Chocobo bounce, we glide so clean. Gold salsa lights like a techno dream. Quack, quack, with the rhythm tight. Feathers burning in the neon night. Chocobo bounce, we're racing to win. Boosting past shadows with a cheeky grin. Quack, quack, from the pen to the track. One more lap, no looking back. Feather storm flash, I'm a blur when I pass. Triple boost burning, got a meet in my tracks. No glitch, no lag, just a master class. I breed them like legends, no need to ask. Black wing, red streak, crossing the void. Running through timelines, Shinra destroyed. Zoning like a summon, I deploy and dash. Phoenix rise when I crash, then I'm back in a flash. From coral to Cosmo, I set that pace. Limit break mind in a feathered race. No safe point needed, I never fall. This chocobo hustle out, classes them all. Quack, quack, keep it loud. A victory cry for the feathered crowd. Where the rhythm hits, I take the lead. Steam organ wails while I pick up speed. Bassline stomping, thunder cracks. Gold saucer cheers at my feathered tracks. From rooftops to reactors, I slay. Quack, quack, every step's ballet.
cows, fresh off the track. Gold saucer heat, got the feathers on blast, stack, whack. Let's ride full speed, no fear, quick, quick. She moves like static on a Sunday screen, with lips like splinters in a morphine dream. Her heels click, echoes down the council halls, where beauty's drowning in the shopping malls. She said, love is just a faded Polaroid, torn at the edges, tactically destroyed. We kissed beneath the railway's iron side, a couple of ghosts too proud to die. Oh, velvet on the pavement, bleeding rain and wine. The city wears her makeup, but the cracks still shine. And we were young, yeah, we were wide and wild, two crashing kids, the gutter's favorite child. She danced where the tower blocks scraped the sky, wore last night's bruises like alibis, with perfume stolen from department floors, and dreams like needles through revolving doors. We burned through the twilight, red and raw, the stars just holes in a dirty floor. She whispered, this town kills what it can't seduce, then laughed like a siren, all shattered truths. Oh, velvet on the pavement, bleeding rain and wine. The city wears her makeup, but the cracks still shine. And we were young, yeah, we were wide and wild, two crashing kids, the gutter's favorite child. Velvet on the pavement, hearts in disrepair. We found our heaven in electric glare. Yo, spilled ink on the page like blood on the sheets. Every verse a bruise where the fantasy meets reality's kiss with a blade in her glove. She said this isn't heartbreak, it's the absence of love. I danced with a shadow in sodium light, biting her smile like a parasite. She vanished in verses I never could rhyme, left me stuck in a pocket of dead end time. I lit my regrets like a cigarette's end, blew smoke through the holes I mistook for friends. No fairy tale, no crown, no queen, just a voice in the static somewhere in between. And in the silence after last night's scream, I saw her vanish like a silver dream. The trains kept howling through the station there, but all I found was lipstick on the stairs. Now I walk through streets that call her name. Each lamplight flicker fans the flame. She's somewhere dancing in a knockoff gown, a broken crown in a nowhere town. Oh, velvet on the pavement, bleeding rain and wine. The city wears her makeup, but the cracks still shine. We were young, yeah, we were wide and wild, two crashing kids, the gutter's favorite child. Velvet on the pavement, love in disrepair. A ghost still